Picture this. A beautiful day just like any other, you run into an old friend. As you take a slow walk, catching up on life, your friend shares something odd. Lately, they've been feeling a bit off, dealing with some heartburn and nausea. It's easy to think it's just something they ate or perhaps a bit of stress, right? But the very next day, you receive a call that stops you in your tracks. During a routine medical checkup, your friend discovered that what they thought were just minor symptoms during your walk together were actually signs of an ongoing heart attack. That heartburn? It wasn't just heartburn after all. In the United States, a heart attack occurs every 40 seconds, and almost half of these cases are silent, without the dramatic symptoms we see in movies. Our bodies are incredible messengers, often whispering warnings of trouble long before we're aware. But are we listening? Today, we're here to understand the signs of a silent heart attack, because recognizing these signs early could mean saving a life, maybe even your own. To truly understand the subtle warning signs of a heart attack, it's essential to know what triggers one. Our bodies thrive on a vital fuel, oxygen. This life-giving element is carried to every corner of our body by our blood. The trouble starts when the arteries, the highways for blood to our heart, get clogged with fatty plaques. This blockage restricts blood flow, starving the heart of the oxygen it desperately needs to function and pump blood effectively throughout our body. If the heart is deprived of oxygen for too long, the damage escalates, and beyond 30 minutes, it could become irreversible. In your moments of calm, if you suddenly break into a cold sweat without a clear reason, no exercise, no heat to blame, it's a signal to pay attention. This isn't just any sweat. It's a cold, unexplained sweat that feels out of place. It's important to understand this could be your body's way of warning you that something might not be right with your heart. Cold sweats at rest are unusual. They're your heart's way of sending an SOS, indicating that something could be off. Don't dismiss it. If you find yourself sweating like this, it's a red flag you shouldn't ignore. Acting on such a warning by consulting a healthcare professional can be a life-saving decision. Next up, let's talk about something that might catch you off guard. Unexpected nausea or vomiting when you haven't eaten anything questionable. It might seem unrelated, but this can actually be connected to your heart. The heart and the stomach share some nerve pathways. So, if your heart is in distress, your brain might get mixed signals, making you feel nauseous. This is especially common in older adults and is not to be taken lightly. It could be a sign that your heart is struggling. If you experience sudden, unexplained nausea or vomiting, don't brush it off. It's a significant signal that warrants a checkup. Paying attention to this could prevent a more serious heart issue down the line. The third key sign to be aware of is unusual shortness of breath, which might surprise you by happening even when you're simply relaxing. Why does this occur? Well, in the midst of a heart attack, your heart is under a lot of stress and might not pump blood as effectively as it normally does. This means less oxygen gets to where it's needed most in your body. Your body instinctively tries to fix this by breathing in more rapidly, hoping to gather more oxygen from the air around you. It's an automatic response to the decreased oxygen supply caused by the heart's struggle. So if you find yourself panting or struggling for breath unexpectedly, it's a signal your heart might be telling you something important. Moving on to the fourth sign, it's something you might not immediately connect to your heart. Unexpected discomfort in places like your jaw or neck. It's easy to brush these feelings off as just stress, maybe some muscle stiffness, or even think it's related to dental problems. However, these symptoms shouldn't be overlooked. If they come on suddenly or don't have a clear reason, they could be quiet messages from your heart. Being attentive to such discomforts and seeking advice from a healthcare professional could be a life-saving decision. Lastly, but equally important, the fifth sign to watch out for is an unexpected sensation of dizziness or lightheadedness, which might even lead to fainting. While these experiences might seem minor or brief, they can be significant in certain situations, suggesting that your heart may not be efficiently circulating blood throughout your body. Insufficient blood flow means your brain isn't getting the oxygen it needs, leading to these dizzy spells. It's vital to not just shrug these symptoms off. If you've recognized any of the signs we've discussed, please don't delay in getting medical attention. At the hospital, tests like an electrocardiogram can provide clear insights. But why wait for a scare? You can start reducing your risk of a silent heart attack right now by embracing healthier lifestyle choices. Integrate regular physical activity into your day and nourish your body with a diet that's rich in nutrients and fiber. It's also crucial to keep an eye on your weight, blood sugar, cholesterol, and blood pressure to fend off the buildup of plaque in your arteries. Always remember, being informed about and vigilant towards the signs of a silent heart attack can indeed save lives. Take these steps not just for yourself, but for the ones you love.